All right, hello. This is going to be a quick video focusing on ankle mobility, hip mobility, and squat depth. So let's get started. First, I'm going to start with some ankle mobility, crossing one ankle over the opposite thigh. You're going to grab the top of your foot, and just for about 30 seconds, drawing circles with your toes, moving through your ankle's fullest range of motion, remembering to take slow, deep breaths as you do. Got about 15 more seconds, go in this direction. And when you're ready, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. Just warming that ankle up, thinking about how much work the ankle does, how much compression happens at that joint from standing. Gonna counter some of that. Remember, motion is lotion, so in this movement, increasing the synovial fluid, lubricating the joint, so that it can move freely throughout your day. All right, done with that. We're going to do a little point into plantar flexion, a little flex into dorsiflexion, a point, a flex, another point, and a flex. Good. Going to start to warm up our hips on a deep breath in, reach your arms up. And on a deep breath out, fold forward about halfway, just to when you start to feel that stretch on the lateral hip flexors. Take a nice deep breath, keep your chin proud, heart lifted, and exhale. You can bring your hands to your heart. Think about forearms being in line with your shin. Maybe you start to hinge a little bit more at the waist. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. This is the perfect place to stay, or you can get a little deeper by reaching down towards your toes, let your crown fall, and let your whole upper body just be super duper heavy. Once again, you're still feeling the outside of that hip opening up. And you're just going to breathe 3 slow deep breaths here, in and out. Another deep breath in. And out. And last one in and out. Slowly come out of that onto the other side. Crossing the ankle over, hand meets the foot, circling in one direction for about 30 seconds. All you have to do is focus on your breath. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out as I move through the full range of motion. Remember physiologically what's happening here. We're increasing blood flow, increasing synovial fluid so that joint can move a little bit more freely throughout our day. And when you're ready, go the opposite direction. Take a nice deep breath. Make sure your spine is still nice and tall, and let it go. Going for a point and a flex, a gentle point and a flex, one more point and a flex. Nice deep breath in, arms lift up. Think about pressing that knee down towards the ground, and then exhale, keeping a nice straight spine. Torso starts to shift forward about 45 degrees. Feeling that lateral hip complex opening up. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Go to where it feels good. Maybe you want to hover. Maybe you want to completely go into that fold. Deepening that hip opening, letting your body be heavy. You can drop your chin to your chest, crown towards the ground. Deep breath in. Stay rooted and stable in the foot that's on the ground. So press into that foot. Press into your sit bones. Hips press back as your heart melts forward. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Another slow deep breath. And slowly coming out of that, you can roll yourself up. Feet come down to the ground. And you can stay seated. This is going to be a lot easier in a chair as opposed to a couch. So finding your center of gravity and then slightly scooping your tailbone under So your shoulders are stacked over your sit bones. And then, like I said, find that center of gravity and make sure that all your weight is directly in your center. Your feet are turned out, your heels turned in, knees are bent generously. You're going to bring your hands to the top of your thighs and take a nice deep breath in. Make sure you're stable. Press into your feet. Exhale slowly, keeping your shoulders rolled down your back, your chin lifted, your spine straight. Start to send your heart forward. So it's going to be a little distribution of your weight, pressing your sit bones back still, keeping the weight of your feet, the weight in your feet, the center of gravity still in the chair as you slightly shift your torso forward. So this is preparation for that goddess pose that we can do standing. Just trying it out in the chair so that we can feel those hips open up. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, slowly come out of that. We're going to do that 2 more times. Again, remember, tailbone slightly scoop under so your pelvis is right beneath you. Your shoulders are stacked over your pelvis. Feet turned out. Hands placed on the tops of your thighs, never directly above your knees. Shoulders pulled down on your back. Keep your weight back because as you shift your weight forward, you're going to want to make sure that you can stay rooted in the chair, equally distributing that weight from upper body to lower, pressing into your feet, trusting yourself as you slowly shift your torso forward. Feel that opening in your adductors. Keep sinking the hips back. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Slowly coming out of that. 1 more time. I want to do a little reset though. Bring your hands to the chair. I want you to slowly drop 1 knee to center. Come back to reset. Toes turns out. Turn out. Drop the other knee back into center. Roll into the inside edge of your foot. Back to neutral. Again, 1 knee drops to midline. Come back to center. And last time on this side, knee drops to center and back to neutral. Nice. Set yourself back up. You're aware of your weight and where it's at in your body. Finding a nice distribution in the lower half so that you can trust yourself to go into that tilt of your torso. Opening the inner thigh muscles. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Take another deep breath. And exhale, slowly rolling out of that. Hands find the chair, spine's nice and straight. Use your hands to straighten up through the spine. Reach the crown straight up to the ceiling. You're going to let 1 knee fall in. This time we stay here. Breathe in. And out. Slowly roll the shoulders down your back. Chin lifts. Let your head be caught by your shoulders. Head nestles between your shoulders. You breathe in this internal rotation on the knee that's dropping towards center. Breathe out. Another nice deep breath in and out. Slowly come back to neutral. You're going to lift that knee, bottom of the foot plants. Make sure it's stable. Same thing, other side. Knee drops to center. Let that knee fall into the internal rotation of the hip. Inside edge of the foot comes down to the ground. Pressing into your hands, lifting your chin up, let your head fall back. And let that knee fall forward. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale, slowly lift your chin up. Bring that foot back to neutral. We're going to come to stand. So you still have that chair behind you. It's going to be a good reference point. We're going to go into a chair pose. I'm going to move it over here so you can see me better. Feet hip distance apart, toes face forward. Again, you're having that chair there because that's the whole idea of this pose. Getting those femurs parallel to the ground, acting like you're sitting back in the chair. But if you do lose your balance, you have that chair to catch you. You're going to bring your biceps by your ears, palms turn in to face one another. And from here, we're finding our postural alignment, being super aware of our heels pressing down, weight evenly distributed in your feet, glutes engaged, core engaged, crown lifts up. Take a nice deep breath in, maybe your gaze lifts as well. And then as you exhale, sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Make your thighs parallel to the ground. Keep that tailbone tucked in. Keep your chin lifted, shoulders pulled down your back. Gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, back into stand. Exhale, take it back. Make sure your core staying hugged in. You're embracing your core. Like if someone was going to come and punch you in the belly, you'd be ready for that punch. Your navel is drawn in and your core is embraced. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sit back in that chair. Inhale to stand. Exhale, take it back. Again, inhale to stand. And exhale, take it back. Good, back to stand. We're going to come into a goddess pose. So once again, the chair can be behind you for support, but you're not going to need it. You shouldn't need it. If you need it, you go ahead and use it. Turn your toes out. So you start in that hip distance position, toes turn out, and then we take our feet to shoulder distance, heels in. Knees are going to bend generously, but as they do, we don't want to press our butt out. When we go down, you don't want your butt to press out. You don't want your shoulders to round forward. You want to keep this straight spine the whole time. The only thing that's happening are the knees are bending. You want the tailbone scooped under. Bend the knees. Sit down nice and low. You can bring your hands to heart center. I heard a pop. Inhale, come up. Exhale, knees bend. If you're falling forward, scoop that belly and tilt the tailbone under. Come down. Inhale, back up. And exhale, back down. On this nice low bend, we bring our hands to the tops of our thighs. Scoop that tailbone under. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, slowly drop one shoulder towards your midline. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, shoulder drops. Inhale to center. Exhale, shoulder drops. Inhale to center. Exhale, shoulder drops. Inhale, let's come back to neutral. Arms come up by your ears. Take the feet out even wider this time. You can have your palms face forward, tailbone scooped under, cores engaged, toes turned out, heels in, deep breath. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Tailbone scooped in. Your spine is still straight. You might even want to lift your chin and look up to the ceiling to remind yourself to pull those shoulders down your back. We're going to hold here. Breathe in and out. Deep breath in and out. Another deep breath. And exhale, slowly start to rise. So that was a very quick, simple hip opener with some modifications using the chair. I hope it's helpful. I hope you take care of yourself, be well, and stay blessed.